Yo, it's Jamar Carter and Elijah Thompson, and we are back with another episode of the Road to Greatness podcast.
What's up, y'all, man? I'm glad to be back on this. Look, man, what's up, bro?
How you doing,
Man,
bro? How
good,
you
good,
doing,
man,
bro?
man. You already know, man. Fresh, clean, bro. I'm doing good, man.
Oh,
You know how hey, I
man.
had to get real nice for this occasion, man. We back with season 2, so we got to do with a bang, man. Start it
Bruh,
off.
it's been a second. It's been a second.
Oh yeah.
As y'all know, we took a hiatus to get ready for season 2. We had to get our affairs together. As you can see, we've also upgraded the
Man,
scene a little bit.
Upgraded, man. Look at this, man. Do y'all see? All right.
It's beautiful. I
Yeah.
wish y'all could see what we're seeing.
Yeah.
But first off, we want to just we just want to say thank you guys for supporting us in season 1. Man, it was a killer season. A lot of lessons, a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. We learned a lot about each other and also just leveled up, I believe.
We definitely did, man.
Yeah.
Well, I think we started this first in 2020, 2022.
It was
Yeah,
21
it was 22.
or 22?
No, it was 2022, man.
2022, and we were we started in our friend's apartment.
Yeah, crazy. Look
So,
where we're at now, man.
Yeah,
Ain't that crazy?
look at us now. I mean, God is good.
Man.
But yeah, man, it was a hell of a first season. But we are ready to go ahead and evolve and take it to new heights. A couple of things I guess I want to just throw out there for season 2 so that people can get excited about it.
Right.
We are doing a lot more interviews this year or this season. So be prepared for high quality guests that have amazing stories of triumph, of winning, of success, of conquering their challenges and the things that may have tried to hold them back. So I'm very excited.
I'm definitely excited for that, man. I can't wait to hear what kind of stories people got to share with us, man. That can maybe help somebody who's watching,
Yeah, and
Definitely.
maybe even help us. I mean, I've learned that sitting down with some amazing people, you definitely can learn a lot,
Definitely.
So I'm excited, man. But Thompson, talk to me, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm glad to be here. God is good, and yeah, man, I'm good, man. What can I say, man? Just working on. I've been doing a lot of projects. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm doing photography now. So, yeah, I'm part of the photography field.
Oh, man.
So looking for.
How does that feel though? How does that feel? Like guys, when we first started this podcast, he was just I don't know what you want to call him, a worker bee. He was a YouTuber. That's what I would say.
YouTuber,
and a
artist,
content
still
creator.
artist, still all that. Just added some new tools under my belt,
How
So
could I
it's like,
forget? Of course,
yeah,
he was an artist.
Yeah.
Guys, let's list it out. He was an artist.
still as an artist,
He's definitely
Currently.
a shoe connoisseur and a fashion connoisseur.
right?
But it's just crazy to now know that you have a whole new skill.
Well,
How does
yeah.
that feel?
Well, the thing is with photography. So with me using technology, cameras for my videos and just editing and everything, photography and film just kind of it kind of was already there, but photography really actually just maximized everything that I was doing. I kind of bundled it on the same kind of field. You know what I mean? So the photography is nice, man. I get to have really cool experience with people. Going to weddings and experiencing people's moments and capturing moments with people too. Man, it's a good feeling. It's definitely a good feeling.
So far, because you're still fresh. You're a couple months
Right.
into this journey, but so far, what's your favorite element of photography and videography?
Man, my favorite, really just I like to see. So when people see the work that I do, I get a good sense of relief that, man, they really love it, and I don't know, it makes you feel good that I'm actually doing something to help somebody's image. So me, one of my missions with photography for me is that I want to help people be the best version of themselves on a social presence online. You know what I'm saying? So I want to help elevate people's image. Take advantage of what I can bring to you, and yeah, and I love whenever I see their reaction and they're like, oh my god, this is great. I did I did a volunteer work at this Christian Academy school.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jalen Monroe? Yeah, he's a football player in Alabama. He came, he was coaching the kids and everything. There was a few people who were who had like some type of, some businesses there, like, some food trucks, and it just, I got the camera, like, oh my God, you take photos? Yes, I do, and just it kind of like, I like it. it allows me to build relationships, and I like building healthy relationships with people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and I don't want to skip over what you said.
what's up?
I think it shows me how far you're going to take this by you saying that you want to help elevate people's presence on social
I
media.
do definitely.
Because I'll tell you this: there's a lot of people who start businesses. They're in these businesses and they're just trying to make money. You could have said that. Oh man, the money's good. You could have said photography, videography. The money's good.
Right.
But you said and you led with my favorite part is that I get to help elevate people's presence on social media, and I think that's so important to be value driven and actually giving someone value. I don't think you should ever have a business and you are scamming people or you're just doing the bare minimum so that you can get paid.
You're absolutely right. So
and I just respect that. I just thought that was a very good mindset to have in business.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. You know, like depending on like, you know, not everybody's just taking, you know, photos just to have a nice photo. Like there are people who got businesses, right, who are trying to, you know, promote themselves or, you know, put an image out. And in today's time, having the best quality image is super important if you're going to be on social media, whether you're a model, whether you have a business, you know, it really don't matter what it is. If you're going to, because it's so competitive these days, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Everything's so competitive. So having the best image out there will really benefit you. So I highly recommend that anybody like, hey, take, you know, every like maybe month or two, take a nice photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're really active on social media, definitely take a nice photo shoot.
Yeah, and if you're a business, you definitely should be getting some kind of photography, videography services, you know, for your content because you know it helps with your brand identity and just keeping up with your brand, so to speak.
Right, definitely.
But no, that's dope, man. I think that's a really good thing that you're on that journey, and I've been very blessed to help shepherd that journey a little bit as far as us working together and doing some of your first shoots and showing you what I know.
Oh, yeah.
And I think and that's another thing too, guys. I just want to say I think it's so important that if you have friends or people in your circle that you love and care about, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing trade secrets, sharing skills, you know, tips and helping your brothers or your sisters elevate their own craft or whatever. Because you know, I mean, why? It's just kind of being stingy if you think about it. If you're holding in all that information,
right?
So I'm glad that we have a relationship where you know we can show each other the things that we might not know in each other's industry. You know,
and that's what I wish to do for myself. You know, some of my people. You know, I want to be able to have like, you know, some type of leverage to help my close people too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yep, that's how we all get better, and you know that's one. So now that we spoke, you know, I got from your perspective of it. Just speaking on my perspective of him being a photographer and videographer, it actually benefits me a little bit because we now can tag team jobs that you know what I'm saying I would have to do it by myself back in the day. So you know that's another benefit of just being a person that gives and tries to help their people out because you can actually create someone that you can go hustle with and go make more money with.
Man, that's the way, man. Yeah. That's what I've been trying to tell people, man. Like, you know, like working together. Like that's what I mean. Like, you don't gotta tackle things on your own. You know what I'm saying? Build that circle, build that foundation, and like, man, team it out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you win.
I agree.
That's just how you win.
Team it out. No, seriously, team it out. And
gotta have a team.
And I read something today, actually. This is kind of crazy, but I was reading in the comments of a Patrick Bet David video. And excuse me, guys. One of the things that they said, they were saying that business, they said you shouldn't have to pay somebody to learn how to do business. And what they were trying to say is a good business is when you get 2 or 3 ambitious people together, all trying to achieve one goal. And I love that concept because when I come with my energy to the table and you come with your energy to the table and we found somebody else who come with their energy to the table, who can stop us? Things get done. You know what I'm saying? I would even argue this podcast episode, man, everybody played their role. Everybody's playing their role. And because of that, it's succeeded and it is succeeding.
It's hard. I always say it's hard to, find somebody to kind of match that type of energy that you're putting out there. It is hard.
You're right.
It's definitely hard. But like once you like find that person that you
they're
click
like gems.
with,
they're like finding a diamond, seriously. and you can't squander it too. You
Definitely
can't.
not.
That's the one thing. Like even Thompson, bro. Let's just give a little. I just want to give a little kudos to Thompson because he has been with me. This is the second season, so he has been with me for about 2 years now doing this podcast. And I just want to say his commitment, and his energy, that and his enthusiasm that he brings to the table is it matches mine. And all I want to say is thank you for that, because this is this is my this is my baby. This is something that I created, as y'all know, in 2019 when I created the Road to Greatness documentary series. And so this has been something that I've been very passionate about. But the fact that you came in and you did the same thing, man, that's the reason why we're here, and that's the reason why we're on this level.
Yeah, man, because I support it. Like, man, there's a platform where I can, teach people and, just help influence people, you know what I'm saying, to be the best version of themselves. And why not do it on this kind of platform, RTG, Road to Greatness? I mean, that's a nice slogan. I
appreciate that, man.
I mean,
it's dope. It is pretty dope to me.
Yeah, so that kind of
speaks for itself, though. It really does.
Well, yeah, and it fits, my mindset too. So, hey, yeah, man. So,
well, we're definitely glad to have you. Very thankful and can't wait to keep progressing and evolving.
Yeah.
So
we ain't finished yet.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so so I actually, I know we tend to get on here and we just get to talking and we just, start talking about things that we got going on. I actually want to take a few seconds and do one of our challenges where we did we talk about something that has challenged us in the past week. Now, usually it's in the past week, but since we've been gone for so long, I just want to ask, has there been any big challenges that you have been facing in your journey as a man and as a person that's trying to achieve his own success and his own greatness? Is there any challenges, that you want to bring up and maybe we can talk it out and they can learn something of it? Is there anything you've been facing?
That's a tough one, man. Some of my challenges that I was dealing with was stuff that I conquered. Within every challenge that comes my way, and whenever I conquer it, it's no longer a challenge anymore. So, and for me, I'm all about I'm all about habits, right? So, I create these habits so that way I don't have to have these challenges anymore. It's like it's a system. It's a system, when every business needs to have a system, right? So the system helps, prevent certain challenges before it can even become a challenge. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, for me, the challenges that
he's dropping gems, y'all. You better listen up.
The challenges that I had, maybe a few months ago is not a challenge no more. But what I will say is that now that I'm doing more business related work involving other people, maybe so one challenge that I have, is really more on marketing, really, marketing, imagery of me and my products. I got secret souls, really
branding and
branding, that's, but see, the thing is that all that's kind of new to me, you know what I mean? Now, granted, I've been doing that on my YouTube channel, but it's a little bit easier for
space. You're doing it in new spaces
in a new space, and and learning new things, and that can help elevate my current brand. So I would say that that's a challenge that I'm dealing with, just figuring out marketing strategies, like how to reach a lot of different kinds of people to do business with. That takes time, and you got to go through trials and errors, but that's something I'm still working on.
All right, and also for y'all who are listening, if there's anybody who owns a business, small business, maybe local in Huntsville, if you want to work with Elijah Thompson on some more on some photography, videography based things, or even his Secret Souls brand, please reach out to us, and we would love to connect with y'all. And
Secret Souls, all y'all sneakerheads, follow my sneakers, my IG Secret Souls 52. Follow that, man. I can, man. All right, look, check me out. I can turn your shoes from trash to gems. I promise.
Oh, and he's not kidding, man. I mean, seriously, sometimes I give him some challenges, man. I tend to mess my shoes up, and he will restore them. I mean, they'll look brand new.
Also, too, man, if y'all got a business, like whether it's food or I done some collaborations with food trucks, and I, done work with them, and shot their images, and have them a great, professional look. So if you have a business, yeah, definitely hit me up, man. 2 weeks official. Give me a DM. Let's work. Let's see if we can work together.
Y'all heard the
Yeah.
guy. All right, guys, we will be right back with the Road to Greatness podcast. All right, guys, we are back with the Road to Greatness podcast. Yeah, man. But no, that's some good stuff, man. I definitely love this season, man. It's so much better than our previous seasons, man. I feel like we have options, opportunities in front of us,
Right.
and we're definitely kicking off with this podcast thing, man.
Yeah, man. I love the journey, man. You know what I'm saying? Humble beginnings, and like we're still going through a journey, man. Like this is not it. This is not it, y'all. So, man, I'm just, it's just nice. It's cool to go through the journey, man.
Yeah, and I wanted to tell y'all my challenge for the past couple months, so to speak,
Yeah.
since we've been gone for so long.
Yeah, right. What you been going through? Yeah.
For me, one of my challenges is, we're only bringing these up so that we can maybe work through them and help somebody, who's going through similar challenges.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, man, I won't lie, it's my challenges have evolved drastically. At one point, it was like consistency. At one point, it was like, locking in and being focused.
Right.
Now, I actually, one of my biggest challenges is realizing nothing's in my way anymore.
Mm.
And what I mean by that is, during certain seasons of my life, I had things that were blocking me, whether it was financially, whether it was physically. Maybe I was darn near homeless. Maybe I was broke every day. These were things that were good excuses, so to speak, at one point in my life. Now, though, I believe God has aligned everything in my life to where those aren't excuses anymore. My greatness is upon me, and I have to step into it. And that's where I'm sitting at right now. And I don't know if everybody else is at that season. I don't know if it's like a universal energy that we're all feeling right now. But I know there are some people out there who are scared of their own greatness, and they're scared to actually step into the season of success that they know that they're supposed to go take.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so for me, it's been a lot. I've had to motivate myself. I've had to sit and pray and talk to God, and just say, like, man, God, like, we're really here. We're really, you really have set a path for me, and now I must walk it. So, that's one of the things I've been dealing with, man. But it's a good challenge.
It is a good challenge.
Yeah, and it shows me that as you level up, your problems kind of change and they become a little bit more complex.
You're right, and that's kind of how I feel about with some of my challenges. It's like I don't really have the same challenges I had in the past, but now that I'm doing new things, it creates new challenges and new things that you got to overcome. So
Wow.
I definitely can relate to to everything you're saying. Definitely, man.
No, that's crazy. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Man, so I actually have a few things I wanted to talk about because I believe just listening to criticism and trying to revamp the podcast, I kind of wanted to add a little bit of pop culture and trending topics, so to speak.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because I believe that there's a lot of things going on right now in 2024. And I believe our input, or maybe just a conversation from us, somebody was going to listen to it, and they're going to either agree with us, disagree, whatever, but we're going to give them something to talk about.
Okay. What's on your mind? What are you talking about?
I got 4 topics that I want to just run past you, and we can just talk it out and figure it out.
All right, hit me. What's
number 1?
What's up?
P. Diddy.
Diddy.
I did it. Yes, sir. I did it. All right, now listen up, y'all. I know y'all have heard the allegations. I know y'all have heard all of the mess that has came with, good old Puff Daddy. But it's crazy. But what do you feel about it? First off, like,
man.
First off, you know what's going on though, right?
Man.
Do we need to let them know what? Do you know what's going on with the whole P. Diddy thing?
If people don't know what's going on with the whole P. Diddy thing, They must be living. They must be the Patrick Star, and they must be under a rock.
Well, let's give him a little context. As y'all know, P Diddy just got arrested the other day. I don't have the exact date, but he got arrested the other day for a special array of charges. I know racketeering is one of them. So the RICO, they hit him with the RICO, and that's pretty intense. But I know that, and then I know sexual assault, and I want to say a few other, I think drug related stuff as well, if I'm not mistaken. But and then here's the key thing. He got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
The baby oil. That's funny. Everybody making memes about that on freaking on TikTok. Like
I saw one where it was what was it? It was
that was funny.
Whoever's the baby oil company, they were like, whenever P Diddy's order didn't come in this month, because he got in trouble. So but anyways, man, it's crazy.
Bro, I don't know, man. So okay, so I mean, what do you think?
Well,
about
I just want to know. First off, I think for me, after maybe 2-3 years ago, I kind of realized P Diddy was who he was, and on that sexual assault stuff, and
but what happened 3 years ago that made you realize?
Well, my question is, when did you learn that he wasn't just a rapper and an influential record label owner? When did you realize, like, when did you hear about, you shouldn't go to a P Diddy party, or you shouldn't, how Diddy is.
The whole Diddy go, all right. So
the whole Diddy do it.
The whole party, what it called? It's called, what is it called?
Freak offs?
Yeah, the freak offs. The whole freak off, a meme or whatever. All that came off maybe close to the end of last year. Like when I started noticing people were saying that, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A lot of Diddy allegations really started. Yeah, it started about 3 years ago.
Okay.
But it was more of celebrities, speaking about certain experiences they had with the man. You know what I'm saying? And but then it just kind of led to a bit more things that was actually true about him.
Yep.
Being brought to the public. You know what I'm saying? Of course, 50, he's always trolling all the time. So it's then you got him trolling.
The whole
but
situation. It was almost and it was almost like for a good year, 50 would troll, and he was doing it for years, but we would kind of just laugh it off, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't until I got caught. I would say that it really got serious whenever the videotape of him, hitting what's Cassidy, or the girl that he was with. I think it's Cassidy.
I think that was way after Ish hit the fan.
It was they're already throwing those kind of allegations.
Yeah, because I think the first time it became public knowledge was when his security guard sued him for I want to say harassment or something like that.
Yeah.
But he started snitching on them about all these things, and about recording of celebrities, and
you're right. The thing with, and this is just me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't take celebrities seriously. I ain't gonna, and not saying that I don't take them all seriously. It's just that whenever people saw the actual footage of him, in the hotel,
beating Cassie.
Yeah, beating Cassie is when people actually seen Diddy in the live, doing something.
Yeah.
Versus people speaking on something. You know what I'm saying?
So you're almost like, I didn't even really believe.
It's not really. It's just that I don't try to put my. I don't really try to politic with these celebrities like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because here's the thing though, people are gonna celebrity. Think about what people.
They're trying to get money from them. They're trying to get them in trouble for other reasons.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always trying to take down a powerful person. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that the stuff that was being said about the man, that I just kind of just overlooked it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that because people talk about celebrities all the time. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about celebrities.
You're
but
right.
This situation is a little bit different though, because
there was
proof. now there's proof.
And there's a lot of people who are either coming out now and they're speaking on it, or they're revealing videos or dropping videos. I mean, I've been seeing so many videos of Diddy just talking to people crazy and
You're
being
right.
over sexually charged conversations with men, and
yeah.
which
I mean,
keep in mind
yeah.
if you're gay, that's that's none of my business. I'm not into that.
I
But
don't
what I
know.
was saying is, a lot of these claims, they're in a negative light. They're like assault type of verbiage. It's not.
Well,
It's not. Two guys who want to do it. It's more like a
right.
a sexual assault type of thing. So
So think about this. Think about the Kendrick and Drake beef, right? So, the thing about Kendrick Lamar, Drake made allegations against him. But, the allegation that Drake made against Kendrick already spoke about on his album. So the stuff that, Drizzy was talking to, the
Irrelevant.
allegations, well, it was stuff that he already put out to the public about, the stuff that he did. You know what I'm saying? The thing but now with Kendrick Lamar, the allegations that he threw at Drake, it has not been proven. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. That's the difference between the Drake situation and the Diddy situation. The stuff that was said about Drake has not been proven. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kendrick say what he said, it hasn't been proven, right? You know what I mean? It's still allegations, right?
Yeah.
The problem with Diddy is that some of the allegations came true.
Exactly. And
that's the
and I
problem.
heard someone say, because Patrick Bet David was talking about it, and they were saying that well, everybody loved Diddy, and everybody either loved him or feared him.
Right.
So for a very long time, I mean, he's been doing it
It makes
for
sense, yeah, bro.
almost 20 plus years. It's not like he was only doing it in the last 5 years and he got caught. It's like this was 20 years of people being silent, people not, snitching on him, so to speak. And but Patrick Bet David said something so cool. He was like, the one thing you can't ignore is public opinion, the court of public opinion.
What do you mean?
So, well, it's when people start turning on you. Now, you've heard of the Me Too movement. Now everybody turns on you.
Yeah.
So it takes one. They say it takes one, person to come out and say, "Well, he did this to me."
You're absolutely right.
And then now it's like, it's like, we don't like Diddy anymore. Okay, cool.
Right.
Well, let's
now
let's
Drake
flood him with all the bad
Drake
stuff.
has even more haters now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
People are coming
Like,
out with look. People are pulling up footage from him doing concerts 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Trying to connect it to what the allegations were that Kendrick said. So as you can see, it just takes that one hole to be poked, and then everyone else pokes their holes.
And that's why I say I don't get to politicking with these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
Here's the thing, like, damn Diddy. I don't. It's not like it's like I don't like. I hope that you haven't done this, but if you did,
those days are
man,
over,
bro, it's
sir.
over. So, I mean, it's like
so
like when I
he's
so like
done it.
yeah, so it's like
confirmed.
so
You don't
yeah,
have,
no, I know. So I'm
listen,
talking about like back
you don't
then,
have
like
1,000 bottles.
I was like, damn, Diddy.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
look, bro. I was like, man, I do hope
I get what
that
you're saying
like this is like a couple years back, like, man,
yeah.
Damn, dude, I hope you ain't did this, bro. You're a Mongol.
Nah,
I mean,
yeah. Oh no,
you know, so,
1,000 bottles of oil.
But the thing is that is weird. There are, and then there's some celebrities that even talk about these little Diddy parties, right?
Yeah.
And they even say that the stuff that some of these allegations that people are saying about these parties,
like don't drink.
They weren't even part of. Like they didn't even see it. So some of the stuff that they're saying is to them it's like, okay, that shit that ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's for me it's hard for me to take not all celebrities, but certain celebrities, like for example, like Nas, right? Common. I take them guys more seriously. Yeah, they're celebrities, but your character speaks volume too at the same time. And the way they carry themselves, their mannerisms, it's like,
exactly.
They're real like, down to earth, humble kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
They don't be like flashing.
Yeah, they're not like Diddy where you can tell he's out of touch. He lives on
on
his own little part of Miami with all these guards and all this money and all that.
I'm sure Nas may have went to it. Well, I don't know. I don't want to even say that.
No,
but
that's
what I'm saying is like
whoever been to a Diddy party, and like they say, some of them were just in the outside area partying, dancing, having a good time. But some of them were in those back rooms, making contract deals. Yeah, that's if I'm just being honest, that's what it was. They were signing deals.
Maybe they were
for sexual whatever.
Maybe.
I mean, that's what. Listen, there are people who said that you go in this room, you made a certain amount of money before you went in this room. You got out of this room. You did some things in that room. You got out of it, and then now you are the next star,
Right.
the next hip hop artist, the next this, next
I just
that.
don't like how I don't like how they're doing Jay-Z though. You know what I'm saying?
Well-
Jay-Z is another you know, Jay-Z is another person who's like, all right, of course they're gonna target him because he's like a Mongol too. Like he's like
be
on
honest-
a high level.
I'm gonna be honest
I
with
don't
you.
like how they're doing him, but
Jay-Z, I can see it.
nah,
I can see it. And
I
the
don't
reason
see
why
it,
I say
bro.
that, the reason why I say that is
Nah.
because
Go ahead.
he
tell me
was
why.
very fond of Aaliyah
right
when she was
So-
very young. Very
Right.
young. 17, 18.
She wasn't 17, but anyways, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. See, look, my bad.
She was 20.
I thought she was younger than that. I thought
When
Jay-Z and
when Jay-Z dated Aaliyah, she was 20 years old.
Okay.
Right, she was
Oh, my
20.
bad. Listen, guys.
Yeah, I
Hey,
did my research.
I'm so sorry about
I'm
that.
not. Look, Jay. If you watch this, bro, I got you
I'm so
back.
sorry
bro.
about that, Jay-Z.
All the way, bro.
Don't-
I got you back.
You can still do a deal with Road to Greatness. Trust me, guys. We're good.
Jay-Z, bro. He's one of them guys where it's like, all right, you know, he's one of the guys that I'm talking about, man. Like his character, just him, just his
I don't
entity,
know
bro.
though, man.
Jay-Z, like,
he
he's
gives
not
me
about that, bro.
Illuminati vibes. He gives me
Man.
secret society vibes.
Nah,
he gives me.
you know why he get him vibes? Because Jay-Z, he's a conqueror, bruh. Like he is an ultimate businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hold on, our producer,
surpassed
one of
so
our
many.
producers, Jesse, has just pulled up an image. What do we
He
got here,
surpassed
Jesse?
so many levels.
Go ahead, speak to us.
What's that?
It says that is that Jay-Z on the left, 27, and then it says Aaliyah is 16.
Right, but understand that
Woo.
people can Photoshop
Can I tell
stuff
you what
and
I
put
know
that
though?
on there.
Can
though.
I tell you what I had heard?
Just know that don't
Okay, this is
take all
allegedly,
images.
allegedly,
Don't talk.
allegedly.
All right, hit me.
I heard that Jay-Z,
Right.
was it Wyclef?
Mm-hmm.
Not Wyclef.
Right.
It was Jay-Z, R.
Mhm.
Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody else, and they were
Right.
all fighting over Aaliyah, bro. They
Right.
loved them some Aaliyah,
Mhm.
but she was still young. She was a child artist. You know, she was a music artist at a young age. So either way it goes, I do see that Jay-Z
look,
has had a predatory
So no, I don't.
eye
no,
on
right.
Aaliyah.
And I-
either way
look,
you
so
spin it,
I
I know that
don't.
he's
I
had
don't
that
agree.
eye on her
I don't agree.
at a very young age.
I don't agree, and the reason why I don't agree is because the two people I don't take I don't take celebrities that seriously, but I also don't take social media content creators who try to make a living off of reactions seriously
hot
either.
takes
You know what I'm
and
saying?
stuff
Hot
like that.
takes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I don't take them folks seriously too,
Okay.
because they'll take a hot take. Like, bro, I be seeing so many posts on YouTube Shorts and even like IG Reels, and the cover is a celebrity fucking. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean to cuss.
No,
but
it's okay.
just
Go ahead.
passionate.
Go ahead,
Anyways,
brother. You good.
yeah. Celebrities, freaking lip to
Man,
lip.
we got Thompson
Lip to
heated
lip.
in this Joker, y'all.
I mean, no, it's okay. No, it's okay.
Nah,
But you got celebrities lip to lip with the man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And because of that, that's a reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when you click on the video, they're not even kissing. It's a Photoshop image of
Exactly.
celebrities kissing the man. You know what I mean?
So what I want to
I don't
do
take
is
I don't take that seriously.
what I want to do is for
Okay,
anybody
seriously.
watching this, go in the comments. Tell me what you guys know about this. Fact check this. You know what I'm saying? Because I personally don't know the exact numbers, dates, and all that stuff.
yeah.
But I have heard some very suspect
Here's the
information
thing.
about
you know,
Jay-Z, R.
all
Kelly.
right, you remember that
during
song?
those
You remember
days.
that song? It was on that Young Money album. It was the song. It had Lil Wayne.
Bedrock?
I think Mac Main. Not that song. The other popular one. It was dang. What? It had Lil Wayne, Mac. I think Mac Main. It was a song when one of the dudes saying about 3 years. Holla at me, Miley Cyrus. What that song? You know what I'm talking about?
I forgot. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. That song came out like what in 2009?
Sure.
Maybe 10, whatever.
9,
Right.
10, yeah,
So
something like
so motherfuckers was talking about trying to get with Miley Cyrus, even then when before she was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So my thing is,
it's
like,
one thing
okay,
to try
so-
to get him,
right?
and to actually groom
Right.
her and to like pass her around with your other
Right.
rapper buddies. Like, okay, listen, I don't want to go too deep on the Aaliyah story because we do have two more topics to talk about. But
Right, go ahead.
I will say this: I want us to fact check it. Maybe we can bring it up on the next episode. But I've heard some things. That's all I'm gonna say. I've heard some things, and it hurts me to know
The
that
things
a
you
girl at
Right.
her age was already being passed between
Right.
multiple grown
But
men.
you gotta
So
also
that
watch
just
out.
throws
But
me
you
off
also gotta
anyways.
look at the people who you're taking information from. You also gotta
No,
look.
for
You also
sure.
gotta look at that too. Like, who are the people who are throwing those
But if it
allegations?
says, if we go look it up and the news says that
Here's
they
but,
were
but
fooling
here's
each other
here's
at
the
this
thing.
time,
But here's
you know,
the
I
thing.
mean, that's kind of
but
timestamp.
but the news, right? So is the news taking that from an article they read by
I'm
a
talking about
content
something
creator,
that is dated. Like
if
if there's a
right.
picture from 2001 of her
Right.
being 16 and him being,
But here's the
you know,
thing. But
like
with
even
today,
that image, like
but
that
hold on.
image
But
is
even
probably a real image. You know,
but with today's technology, man, a
what I'm
person
saying
can
is,
do that. A
Thompson,
person
what I'm
can
saying is
take an
we can go
image
past
and put it
the
on there,
Photoshop
bro.
stuff. We can find
Right.
something that is
You
from
have
a
you have
reputable
to.
website.
That's what you got to do.
I'm not saying that it's
no, no.
that
But
I'm
you're
going
gonna
to
have
go
to.
on Reddit and find a random image. I'm going to go
You're
and
gonna,
look
you're
up
gonna,
something
you're gonna have to do that.
actually
Yes, you're
timestamps
gonna.
it.
You're
But
gonna.
what
You're gonna have to
happens
do
if
that.
my question is this? What
What?
happens if we do find that and
If we find that,
and he has
what?
it was foul play involved?
If it was foul play, then it was foul play.
Okay, then.
You
So
know what I'm saying?
let's just leave that.
But
at that
I'm just
then,
saying that I
can't-
got Jay-Z's back, so it's okay.
I can't confirm it at the
Jay-Z
moment.
dated Aaliyah at the age of 20.
In the
so
future, we will
I have his
have
back.
a fact checker on set so that we can have
Jay,
these
you're good.
pulled
You're
up.
good with me, bro. You're good with me, dog.
Jay-Z,
You're good with me, bro.
all I'm saying is
I ain't
this.
worried about you at
Jay-Z,
all whatsoever.
I ain't even in it.
I'm not.
I'm
Look,
Bennett and I ain't
you're
in
too
it.
real to even be on that topic.
Jay-Z,
You got
I'm
Beyonce.
Bennett
You got
and
Beyonce.
I'm
Come
Jay-Z,
on.
Jay-Z, I'm Bennett
Look.
and I ain't in it. But I will say this though. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. There is a new energy, and people who were getting away with things that they should not have been getting away with, it's coming to justice now, man.
People
and that is just
people
true.
would love to try to take down Jay-Z.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
all I'm
But
saying
it's
is
okay.
all I'm saying is this.
I got you, Jay.
All I'm saying is this: if there's foul play, we're gonna discover it, and it's gonna be known.
If there's foul play,
Matter
it
of
will be
fact,
known.
I'll even say this:
It will be known. You're right.
he's being brought up in court cases, so there's something.
Right.
It ain't
Jay-Z,
like he,
yeah.
I'll
you
tell
know,
you this right
you-
now.
Now,
I can promise you,
So,
Jay-Z's
yeah,
not scotch free. And
no,
and,
I'm not even
completely
saying. I'm not even
squeaky
saying that
clean,
Jay-Z's perfect
because he wouldn't be having court
right.
indictments and all this other stuff that they're trying to put on.
Well,
him.
so I'm sure
He's
Jay-Z.
implicated,
So I'm sure Jay-Z done a lot of business with Diddy. I mean, you got to think like Jay-Z got himself to a level like when I'm talking about like where he's like a Mongol, like him, Diddy. Who else? What? Dame Dash. Like they're on a level that's just so
Exactly,
high.
yeah.
So yeah, it's easy to try to connect them two together as some kind of mastermind duo of evil acts. You know what I'm saying?
I just think when you have that much money, you have that much influence,
right?
You might find yourself in some questionable.
But here's the thing, but that
experiences
right,
and moments,
but that kind of goes.
situations.
You're right.
Like he was on the.
Right.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but
Mhm.
he was on the Epstein list. I don't know if you knew that. Jay-Z was on the Epstein list. He was on the. He's on the flight manifest of the island that Epstein owned.
Okay.
So now, does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Right.
I'm just gonna leave that right there.
Yeah.
He's one of the people on that list.
Right.
And so
right.
Diddy was one
So,
of them.
here-
Trump was one of them. There's a couple people who were on that list.
And like I said too,
Beyonce,
man,
all of them.
Yeah. But like I said, so I don't really take celebrities too seriously. Like I don't look at celebrities like they're like super role models. You know what I'm saying? I don't look
Okay.
like that, right? So, but what I will say is that I do look at character, and your character speaks volume in the kind of music you make. So when I'm hearing the kind of music that he makes, when I'm hearing like his mannerisms, how he speaks,
Do you feel that same way
when
about Diddy?
Diddy? No, I don't.
Diddy made
Diddy make music, but let's talk about Diddy's character. His character.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, but Diddy the character versus Jay-Z the character are two different people.
I agree.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can agree with that.
You don't ever see Jay-Z in public. You see, well, I'm talking about like as
I know
far
what
as
you're
like
saying. I know what you're saying.
on social media like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know what you're saying.
But you always see Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever see Jay-Z. You don't ever see a vlog or a new picture of Jay-Z surfing on the internet.
Exactly.
He's a very
he
like
moves differently.
he moves differently, man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like he that
Okay.
dude.
I love
bro.
that. I love
Like,
that.
what
All right.
man,
All right, we got
Jay.
another-
I got you, bro. It's okay, bro.
All right. He got him.
Next,
He,
yeah,
hey,
bro.
listen, you got a fan,
look,
sir. You got a fan.
It's not even a fan, bro. I got you, Jay.
Okay, well,
I got you,
we'll
bro.
let time.
We'll-
Listen,
I-
we will
look,
bring this
You're
conversation
another
up
person.
again.
I
if
would
we
hope
have
not,
to.
but just know
I will
as of
clip
right now,
this
you're
and
on my
put it in
side.
a whole nother video if it comes up that he's like the worst human being on earth. But let's move on because we have a few more topics I wanted to bring up before we close out. Justin Bieber.
Justin, what about what's up?
I don't know
What is he doing now? Oh my God,
I got
what is
you.
he doing?
No. I'm going to give you the rundown. So
man.
now that Diddy has been caught and there's proof and we know and there's videos. I don't know if you know, but there's videos on videos of celebrities, judges, lawyers, all types of company owners being at his freak offs.
Okay.
And doing all these perverted sexual, activity.
Right.
So now that we know that, Justin Bieber, there was a time when Usher
Mm-hmm.
had custody over Justin Bieber. Are you aware of
Oh,
that?
you talking about that? Yeah, I know about that situation. Yeah, yeah, I know about
And
that.
then Usher gave
Yeah,
Diddy a 48-hour
right. I think what it was
a
like.
48-hour
You talking about whenever
and Justin was about 12. Okay, so Justin was 12
you
years
talking
old when this
about
happened.
you talking about when Diddy let like Usher like
No,
what
Usher let Diddy have Justin Bieber for 48 hours. He was
Usher
like, because Usher owned, not owned, but he had the guardianship of Justin Bieber because he was his
right.
manager or
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know that. Yes,
he
I
was his
do.
mentor,
Right,
mentee.
right. Yeah.
Okay, so then Usher was like, all right, well, I'm gonna take you to my boy Diddy house, and you gonna hang out with him for 48 hours.
Right.
And keep in mind, Usher grew up in Diddy's flavor
Kind of Diddy's
flavor
like, you
camp.
know what I'm saying?
You ever heard of the flavor camp?
Yeah, I know that is. Yeah,
Okay.
he kind of was like his like
Yeah.
like mentor. I don't know or whatever you want to call
now
it.
that the Diddy allegations have come out, we now
Right.
know that was just sexual perverted
Right. So
assault.
yeah. Now here's my
But
Go
Usher
ahead.
did the same thing to Justin, and Justin has never been the same since that.
So
And there is proof that throughout his songs and his content that he's been trying to express that he went through that as a kid.
So yeah,
but he doesn't
right.
know how to. He can't come out
Right.
with it because it can
Why
mess
not?
up. Well, it's the same
Who?
reason why no one has
Justin
snitched
or
on Diddy
Usher?
for all these years. Justin.
Just can't he can't come
Uh,
out?
He can't come out and say Diddy did this to me.
Can
Because
he,
he would have
can he
been
say
done
that?
it.
Can he say that Usher did it to him?
There's a
Here-
reason why, and this is what everybody's trying to figure
Right.
out what
So,
and why
right.
hasn't
So,
people like Justin Bieber come out
so yeah,
and
yeah.
spoken about
So
these things?
Yeah, so it's like man, and that's the thing, man. So like, people are going to create a story. You know, they're
Mm-hmm.
going to everybody going to try to, you know, put something together, put the puzzle together, and the problem is that everybody's puzzle that they're going to put together is going to be different from maybe your puzzle, this guy's puzzle.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Your friend puzzle, right? You know what I
Okay.
mean? So everybody's going to have different stories they're going to try to put together
Mhm.
on this whole Diddy, Usher, and Justin Bieber thing. The only people that I can really look at is either Diddy, Usher, or Justin. I need them guys to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I don't think it's gonna ever get to that. You know why?
It
He's
might not.
indicted now. He's in
Well,
custody. So they have
so-
videos. There's no need to talk.
Right.
They're going to start
So-
playing videos
right.
in court,
And that's the thing.
and we're going
So-
to know the truth.
Right,
it's
right.
not-
And I hope we do.
We might not.
I-
We might not see the
right.
videos, but they're going to be
So, yeah.
court documents that are going to
what-
kind of explain
so-
what happened.
But
you know,
what I want to, but see, here's what I want to know. If that's true, what I want to know from those two, specifically Usher and Justin, if that happened, do y'all guys see yourselves as victims? You get what I'm saying? Because if y'all guys because if y'all guys see yourself as victims, then should y'all just come out anyways? If you see
Okay.
yourself as victims, then
let
come
me tell you
out.
the problematic.
Come out.
Let me
If you
tell
see-
you
if you
what
see
the
yourself
problem with
victim.
that. Let me tell you what the problem
up?
with that thinking is.
Mhm.
We're talking about Diddy here. We're talking
Right.
about the same person who has been not charged, but affiliated and associated with the murder of two
What?
rappers.
Yeah,
Two rappers under
those-
his care, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Not
or
Pac, no. Just,
sorry,
just
I'm-
Biggie.
I did that wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just Biggie.
Just Biggie.
Right.
But
But
Pac-
the allegations that he put out the hit that got Pac
this
shot
guy,
at, you know.
Diddy's a
Uh-huh.
scary man. He's
So,
not the guy.
yeah.
For Halloween last year, he dressed up as the Joker.
Right.
Come
so
on.
yeah.
He's not.
Now-
he's not the. He's
Mhm.
if we can just think about that. If you thought
Right.
you were cool enough to be the Joker, if you're internalizing that type of play and sickness, this guy will kill you if you speak up.
Yeah. So yeah, and that
And
see,
Justin
and
Bieber
that's
doesn't have
and
more
that's
money than
and that's
P.
the
Diddy.
thing. That's the thing.
You know.
But that's the reason why they would compare Jay-Z and Diddy in the same boat, because when you have that much power, you know what I'm saying? When you got that much power,
Mhm.
you kind of get kind of like this over like headed this big headed way of like, you know, I can do anything.
sloppy.
You know, no,
Yeah.
I can do anything. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you even a small little example, right? I was watching this content creator, right? He got over like 500,000, you know, subs on YouTube, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He does, you know, live events, you know, trying to help people, whatever, like that, man. But this man, even with that, he got somebody on live stream, right? He had like a pedo stash. Look kind of creepy. I ain't gonna lie. He like a freak.
Okay.
But this man, he told him to cut that off right there on camera, and everybody can watch that. He did it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, this dude got this man has enough power to make a person just cut off their mustache live on camera, right in front of everybody,
Right then and there.
right then and there, right?
Wow.
And that's just a small little taste,
Yeah.
right? So when
Yeah.
you have somebody like Diddy he can pretty much do whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
basically.
Now this is
Especially if he has
right. So-
judges and lawyers
Right.
on these
You're-
videos at
right.
these freak offs. I mean,
But
he
you're
feel
right.
like he probably got his hand in every industry of life darn near. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But and you're right. But this is what I mean about character, right? Because you take two people, right? You take a guy like Diddy and a guy like Jay-Z, two totally different characters. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Both have the power to maybe do, crazy things, right?
Okay.
But you have two different characters. You got it's like comparing, like, you want to get geekish with it, right? It's like you give a good guy all the power and you give a bad guy all the power, right? You know what I'm saying? You give two people power where they can do anything, right? But what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? When you have, they say, like, whenever you become a manager or you become rich, you become more of who you are. So if you're a good person, if you're a good humble person, you become rich and famous.
You'll be a
You'll
more
be
of
a
good
more
person.
right.
Yeah.
But if you're a devious, evil person,
You'll become
you'll
it'll
arrogant.
only enhance that.
Yeah, it only enhance that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
you're
that's what I mean about character. That's why it's like, for me with Hove, it's like, I'm looking at him and his character. I'm looking at how he speaks, his music, his beliefs, all that.
I'll
you know
just
what I
say
mean?
this.
That's what I look at.
just believe when you have a
So-
lot of money and you know how to move, you can hide your obscurity.
And you're right,
And
you
so
can.
and so what I don't
Right.
trust anybody until the pudding comes
But you know
out.
what though?
But that's fine.
Right,
though. Yeah.
but let me cue it up with this right here though. Jay-Z had a kind of not really a physical altercation, but he got a little physical with Beyonce's sister, and that was live. That was on the
But
elevator.
that's-
I know it's not the same extent, right? But
I want to
we
know
all,
what you do
but
in
we
the
all.
dark. I'm not
No,
talking
no, no.
about,
I know.
I think he's a good guy too from
Right.
the outside looking in.
Right.
But I don't know.
He might not even be
you
a good
know?
guy. He Jay-Z, if you hear his songs like back in the day,
I mean, I
he
thought
talked
Bill
about him
Cosby
doing.
Bill Cosby was a good guy. I thought,
Now here's the thing about Bill though, bro. Never mind. I don't even get started. Look, I feel you because when the Bill Cosby thing kind of came out, that was kind of shocking too.
Yeah.
But-
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is this:
That was kinda
we
shocking.
don't know these celebrities.
We don't know. You're right.
intimately.
We don't
I know
know.
Elijah. Now
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
don't
gonna lie.
know.
If Too Easy official just if they came out and they said, "Man, Too Easy had these freak offs and everybody was there and it was
Look,
this,"
don't
I would be
say that. Bro.
I would be very shocked. I'd be very
Right.
shocked because I
Of
know your
course.
character. I know
right.
who you are.
And the
But
thing is too, we're not. Dang, see,
we don't
it's like
know
we're
these
not.
guys
We're
like
not.
that,
We're
man.
not. We're not in this circle.
We're not in their
of people.
circle, bro. We don't
And
know.
that- and that's
we
the-
don't
right.
see them go when
Right.
we're all at a party. We don't see them walk to the
Right.
back rooms.
And that's
we
the
don't
reason
know.
why I don't take content creators who talk about this super seriously. Because all the information that they're getting from is from stuff they read on the internet that could have been made by people who just telling what they think of the puzzle is.
Yeah.
They mixed in with some actual truth. The only thing that I take seriously when I see the People's website, the Guardian, all the news websites, news, not little Reddit type of
Yeah, I know
websites.
what
I'm
you're
talking
saying.
about actual like news article websites. I take those seriously, and yeah, man. So this is crazy.
Oh no, it's definitely crazy.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, man, it's definitely something serious, man, and but it's one of those things where we're watching it, so we're making our guesses now, and we're hedging our bets right now.
Yeah.
But we're gonna watch it unfold, man. There's gonna be
it's
there's
definitely
gonna be a
crazy,
lot
man.
of. I mean, they named. This is another thing that makes me think Jay-Z's
Right.
implicated. And I'm gonna stop after this because I have one more thing, and then we're gonna get out of here. P. Diddy, when he first got caught up, so they
Mhm.
raided his house in Miami a
Yeah.
couple months ago. You remember
I
that?
remember that. Yeah.
When he first got caught up, what they did is he went on live the next day, and he said he named out about 7 names, maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
J-Lo was one of them. Oprah was one of them. I think Tyler Perry. I think who else? It was a few of them though.
Right.
Jay-Z was on that list, and he literally said, "Y'all call me right now, or some people are going to find out some things that y'all don't want to find out. That I
Right.
don't want the world to find out." And this is P. Diddy on live doing this. He had his child in his hand, and he was listing out names. And he said, "Call me today. If you don't," he said, "if you don't call me tonight, I mean, by tomorrow, that people are gonna know some things about y'all that they don't need, y'all don't want to know.
Right. So
So that just
right.
shows me there's some kind of skeletons in his closet.
There might be skeleton in his closet, but it might not be associated with these freak offs.
Okay,
though.
okay.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
agree with that.
Yeah, because if he, yeah, you know, it
let's
might.
agree with that.
Yeah, because when they think about it, bro, like
we don't
like,
know. We just don't know.
Of course, think about Drake real quick. Like he didn't want his son to be brought up. Like he didn't want
No,
he
for
didn't
sure.
want, like, this is back when Pusha was dissing him, right?
Yeah.
He didn't want his son to be revealed to the public until he wanted to, right? So some folks knew about that. But however, Pusher, I don't know, Kai, I don't know, bro. But like,
Yeah,
he put it out there. You know what I mean? And
we'll see, man. I mean, we're capturing it in live time. So, but okay. Well, we did have one more topic, but I guess we can really just talk about this next time. I'd rather spend these last couple minutes closing out. But next week we might be talking about the election a little bit because that's going
to be another
very
very
hot take.
That might need us know. We can't mix that with this whole Diddy crap, bro.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We could definitely bring that up next time. But it's just current events though. But man, first off, I just want to say, man, it feels really good to be back in front of these mics and in front of the camera, man. This is a blessing to be able to do this, man.
Man, definitely, man. Like what a what an episode.
What an episode, man!
Y'all crazy. You're bro.
Well, I mean, I think that's
okay.
a good way to get back.
Yeah, you're right.
We got
this is definitely something.
Well, that's and there's nothing wrong with having different opinions and different takes on this stuff. I think
they can really learn from this situation of not to be foolish.
Definitely. There's some lessons in that. I mean, the main thing is to not. I think one of the things you said that I liked was when you get rich or when that windfall actually happens or that blessing actually comes through, whoever you were, whatever character you had, it's only going to get amplified. So if we're doing this stuff at this level when we're not, rich, so to speak, when we're rich, I'm hoping that I'm praying that we can help people at a bigger scale and at a higher level, because that's where our character is now. Right. So, but stay focused on your character. Character is everything, guys. I'm actually just speak on that for a second. Character is everything. I've been in so many rooms strictly off of character alone. Yeah. I've been included in business deals because of character alone. Not because I had money, not because I was the hottest guy out there, not because I'm the physically fit. It's because I had character and because I was an honest person and not trying to finesse people or harm people or have ulterior motives. So I'm telling you right now, if you can get your character together, it'll take you so many places. So many places.
Speaks volume, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely speaks volume.
But look, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and call it, guys. Man, this is a great episode, and I just want to say we are doing a lot of interviews this year. So I want you guys to go to our Facebook page, Road to Greatness Podcast, also our Instagram, Road to Greatness Podcast, and look for our guest submission form. I'm probably gonna put a link in the comments. But if you want to be a guest on our page, you just go on that form, fill it out, and it'll reach somebody on our team, and we will review your story. Yeah, and if it aligns with the RTG spirit, energy, and message, we will bring you guys on the podcast, and we will sit down with you, and we'll figure out what got you to where you are in your life right now.
Yeah, we'd love to have you guys, man. So definitely do that.
Seriously, guys, we need you guys. So, but no, this is a great episode. We're glad to be back. We're thankful for you guys because if you guys didn't support us in season 1, we wouldn't be here in season 2.
Definitely not, man. We nothing without you guys, man. And yeah, man, nice.
That's dope, bro. Well, all right, guys. We'll see y'all next week. All right, guys. So we actually have a question from one of our producers named Jesse. And we're going to read these off and we're just going to talk about it. We do not know what these questions are. So, we're going to freeball it. So let's do it.
All right. So question number 1 from Jesse. What advice would you have for a young person about to graduate high school trying to figure out if college is the best option for them or if they should seek to enter the job field right away? What are the advantages and disadvantages of both?
Can I? Okay, go ahead.
You want to go ahead? What?
Yeah, I just want to say something.
All right.
Okay, so I first off, I'll say this. If you have the mind, if you're a student and you are an artist student, meaning you're very good at being a student, you know what you're doing, I recommend you going to school. If you have that mindset to be a doctor, to be an engineer, if you love math, go to school, man. It's probably in alignment with your path towards success. But what I'll say is on the other end, if you are not a studious person and you do believe you need time to figure out what you want to do and who you are and what you want to be, then I think there's nothing wrong with joining the workforce, making some money, learning how to be a responsible adult, and then also learning yourself and letting yourself develop over time and over age. And then, letting life take you wherever it takes you. I think there's a lot of people who started off working that are doing very well for themselves and they're in their career path to this day. So that would be my little answer to it.
Yeah. So like for me, so let me just talk first about going to college, the advantages and disadvantages really quick. So a person going to college, will have to deal with. It really depends on how you're going. Like, how are you going into college? Are you going into college with a scholarship, or are you going to a college having to get student loans on a lot of books and classes? You know what I'm saying? So really, first it starts there. So if you got a scholarship, I say go to school, definitely, because you'll be set. You know what I'm saying? If you got a scholarship, go to school. If you don't got a scholarship, then see, unfortunately in America, we got to pay for college. There's countries where school is free. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, so now not going to college, going to the job field, my question to that was like, what do you mean by the job field? So you're talking about like working like a little like a Walmart or like a McDonald's?
Yeah.
I would if a person, so it also kind of goes with, okay, so why do you not want to go to school? Do you not want to go to school because you want to pursue a trade career, or are you trying to create a skill or a business? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's your reasoning on not going to school? If you're not going to go to school and you're get into the job field, then what I would suggest is for you to go develop a skill, plumbing, being a plumber, electrician, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a trade of some sort.
Yeah, do a trade, because, or, try to get into a good company and build a career off a good company. But I would really highly suggest, you go get a trade skill if you're not going to school. Because the trade skill, the advantages of that versus going to school is that a person can teach you that, and it won't cost nearly the amount of money that will you have to go to school. And you have more leverage with those kind of trades, because eventually you can create your own business with it. And you're gonna still get paid. Like in 2 years, you're gonna still get paid a lot of money. While the person going to school for 4 years, maybe even more, it's gonna take them a little bit longer. And then when they get out of college, they might be getting a job that might be $60K, but your trade job, you might be making like 80. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all about like, how you're going into it.
Man,
I definitely say got a scholarship, go to school. Definitely take advantage of that.
That's dope.
That's what I say.
Yeah, that's dope. That's real dope. Yeah, man. All right. So that's our answers from Jesse's questions for the day. And I think we're good with that.
Okay.
All right, man. We'll see y'all next week.
Right.
And Jesse will hit us with more questions.
All right.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.
God bless me.
God bless us.
God help me.
God help us.
And I appreciate that question too.
God bless us. I know I'm blessed. No woes, no stress. I learned.